You have a number of options available to you to get financial assistance for your education. This is a brief description of the types of aid and how they work. The first step in applying for financial aid is completing a free application for student financial aid. The FAFSA is available every year in January. You must complete a new FAFSA each academic year. An academic year includes fall, spring, and summer. Here, fall usually starts in August, spring starts in January, and summer starts in May. If you apply earlier than the published deadline, you may qualify for additional federal and state-funded grants with limited eligibility. The most common kinds of help are grants, loans, work study, and scholarships. Each funding source works differently than the other. Your best option is to visit the financial aid department on campus to talk with a knowledgeable representative to explain. But here are the basics you need to know. Grants are free money, in the sense that you don't have to pay them back. There are eligibility requirements to get a grant and to keep it, but there is no payback obligation if you meet those standards. Federal financial aid offers the Pell Grant that most people are familiar with. There are other federal and state-funded grants available too. Federal direct student loans are an option as well. There are two types of direct loans, subsidized and unsubsidized. The difference is that the federal government pays the interest on the subsidized loan while you're in school at least half time, which is 6 credits, and does not pay the interest on the unsubsidized loan. You are responsible for this. The interest rates vary each year. You will want to talk with a financial aid representative to learn more and what would be the best for you. Loans are helpful if you really need them. You have to pay back loans, just like a loan for a car or mortgage. Don't take loans you don't need or to pay for expenses other than those related to education. That debt piles up quickly, and if you are late or default, you can ruin your credit score and ability to get approved for things like a car or house, as well as impact your ability to come back to college and receive financial aid. Don't take on debt that's more than you can realistically manage. Just because you are eligible doesn't mean you should take a loan. You have the option to decline. The National Student Loan Data System can give you a great deal of helpful information about your loans and grants. Scholarships, like grants, are free money that you don't have to pay back. You have to look for and apply for scholarships, but there are options out there for everyone. The DSC Foundation offers scholarships, and you must apply each semester. Scholarship criteria can include anything from your GPA, major, county of residence, heritage, hobbies, sports teams, and more. Most require an essay explaining why you are the best candidate to receive the funds. Scholarship amounts and how long they last vary by the scholarship and scholarship giver. There are usually limited funds, so remember, you're in a competition to win a scholarship. You will want to be prepared. The scholarship website and writing center here at the college can help you with the process, with putting your best foot forward and writing a convincing essay. The Federal Work Study Program provides part-time jobs for students enrolled at the college. Students must complete the FAFSA to apply. Students are placed in jobs working on campus for the college or working off campus for a community service organization. Working as an assistant in the college's photography museum or as an assistant in the college's fitness center are examples. These are agencies or organizations that provide funding and academic assistance if you participate in their program. Examples of special programs are Veteran Services, TRIO programs, and the Center for Women and Men. These programs often can provide additional money on top of the Pell Grant to help you with your school costs. TRIO programs help students stay in college by providing comprehensive services, including tutoring, counseling, and instruction. The Center for Women and Men provide a number of unique support services such as child care assistance, Fresh Start to help women and men transition into career programs, and New Directions, which helps single parents, displaced homemakers, and single women, as well as those seeking non-traditional careers. The college is designated a military-friendly school and Yellow Ribbon Program participant. That means we agree to make additional funds available for your education without an additional charge to your GI Bill entitlement. Each of these special programs will require you to meet eligibility requirements and submit appropriate applications and documents. Check the departmental websites and visit on campus to get details and talk with a representative to help explain the requirements in detail. We use a lot of terms related to the programs and options we describe that you may not be familiar with yet. Here are some explanations to help you understand us better. We refer you to the academic calendar a lot. It has all important college dates, including the drop date and withdrawal deadline. You can find the calendar on the home page of the college website and the student planner, as well as the catalog for that year. You should be aware of the dates for a number of reasons, but especially for the drop and withdrawal deadlines. Do you know the difference between drop and withdrawal? One difference is that each has its own deadline, published on the academic calendar. Here are the major differences. If you need to drop a class, it must be done by the published add drop deadline for that semester. If you follow the drop process appropriately, you will receive a full refund for the course. You need to be aware of each of your course's start and end dates. For example, a full semester course versus an A or B course. Dropping a class after the drop add period has ended is considered a withdrawal. You will receive a W grade for the course when you withdraw, and you will not be eligible for a tuition refund. Your instructor will not withdraw you from a class simply because you stop attending it. It is your responsibility to complete the withdrawal process yourself. Withdrawal has a deadline too, and it is also published in the academic calendar. If you do receive financial aid, you are encouraged to talk with someone in the financial aid office before withdrawing, because it can affect current and future financial aid eligibility. Withdrawals are counted as an attempt for a course. That means a withdrawal affects your completion rate. We talk a lot about enrollment status. All that really means is how many credits you are enrolled in. Full-time enrollment is a minimum of 12 credits per semester. 3/4 time is a minimum of 9 credit hours. Half-time is a minimum of 6 credit hours, and less than half-time is less than 6 hours per semester. With the exception of the Pell Grant, you must be enrolled at least half-time to be eligible for financial aid. Dropping or withdrawal can affect your financial circumstances, not just your enrollment status. It is important to understand so you don't jeopardize your enrollment, graduation, or financial health. Here are some key points to remember. Financial aid awards are reviewed at the end of the add-drop period each semester. If you change your schedule, the amount of your financial aid will be adjusted to reflect your most current enrollment status. If you drop below the minimum number of credits required for the award, your aid will be adjusted or canceled. Remember, you must be enrolled for at least 6 credits to receive loans. If you withdraw from all of your classes the last day to receive a tuition refund, your financial aid will be canceled. If you withdraw from all of your classes or stop attending classes prior to completing more than 60%, you may owe a percentage of federal funds received for that semester. Withdrawals may affect your satisfactory academic progress status, a requirement to keep your aid, by reducing your completion rate. Withdrawals will affect your lifetime eligibility, which are time limits and dollar amounts of aid you are limited to for the Pell Grant. All financial aid recipients must meet the satisfactory academic performance standards. These standards determine your eligibility to continue receiving aid. There are 3 main parts to the SAP rules. One concerning your grade and grade point average, one concerning your pass, fail, or completion rate, and one concerning the maximum amount of courses that financial aid will pay for. Let's explain. First is meeting the minimum grade point average. You need to earn a cumulative point average of 2.0 or above, including developmental college credits and transfer credits, with the exception of the BS in Education program, which requires a cumulative GPA of 2.5 or above. Next is the successful completion ratio. You need to earn 67% or above of cumulative credits attempted, combining all Daytona State College attempted credits and all attempted transfer credits. This is your pass-fail rate. Successful completion includes the letter grades of A, B, C, and D. Letter grades of F, FN, W, incomplete, satisfactory progress, and in progress are not considered successfully completed. Last, you must fall within what is called the maximum time frame. You need to graduate within 150% of the normal length of your program. The purpose of the maximum time frame rule is to help you effectively and efficiently complete your degree or certificates without unnecessary or extra credits. It is also in place to encourage you to make an early decision on a program and to commit to it. The SAP maximum time frame rule says that you may only receive financial aid for the first 150% of the credit hours required to complete the degree program. For example, let's say it takes 120 credit hours to earn your desired bachelor's degree. You will only receive financial aid for the first 180 hours you complete. That is 120 required hours times 1.5 or 150%, which comes out to 180. That gives you a little wiggle room for prerequisites, a change of heart, or a possible course repeat. Remember, you need to earn your aid by meeting these standards. We expect you to take control of your education, your finances, and your student accounts. That means you need to monitor your progress and keep in communication with us. And check if we've tried to communicate with you as well. Here are some highlights. Did you know that financial aid pays only for the courses needed for your current program? For example, if your primary major is AA and you are taking courses for a cosmetology certificate, your financial aid will be based on your enrollment in the classes required for your AA, not the certificate. This is why it is important to know the restrictions related to what will be paid for and the time limits you have to complete. There are also limits as to how long you can receive a Pell Grant. Visit www.studentaid.gov for more information. Career planning, meeting with an academic advisor once a semester, and staying in touch with financial aid can all help you keep on track to earning your degree and maintain your financial aid eligibility. Keep your personal information on file up to date, including your address and a working telephone number where you can receive voicemail. You can update all of that using the portal. You will also need to visit other areas of the portal to check your email account and your financial aid status. You should check your email daily. You can check your aid page to see the SAP status, check on and track documents that might be missing, holding up your aid, or if the documents you have submitted have been processed, as well as see your financial aid award. The college communicates with you primarily with your student email account and posting details using your portal page. The Financial Aid Office helps students find funds to meet educational expenses with funds from federal government, state government, or through private sources including grants, scholarships, loans, or work. They assist with the process of completing the appropriate applications and submitting requested documentation. The Office of Student Accounts processes and maintains financial records related to your account, including making payments, arranging payment plans, posting scholarships, grants, waivers, and third-party billings, including the Florida College Prepaid Plan. Book deferments are available to students who have applied for financial aid and have submitted all of the required paperwork, but have not yet been awarded. Deferments are based on the number of credit hours the student is enrolled. The Office of Student Accounts processes deferment requests. Deferments are often confused with book vouchers. Vouchers are available for registered students whose financial aid awards exceed the tuition and fees, and any other outstanding obligations for the current semester. Book vouchers are based upon the number of hours enrolled and the credit balance remaining after all your tuition and fees have been paid. You use the student portal under Payments and Book Vouchers to print your voucher. Dates for those processes, like disbursements, vouchers, and deferments, can be found at the Office of Student Accounts website each semester. Hopefully this overview has helped you understand your options and resources better. Make sure to visit the website, talk with the department representatives, and take advantage of the help we have available for you. Good luck!